Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh, and this is Josh.
Hi.
Now, the holiday season is quickly approaching.
Very quickly.
And with that, you might want to get your first drone.
It's very popular nowadays.
Yeah, and you can find them pretty much anywhere now. They have them at Target, they have them at Best Buy.
Amazon.
But with that, we want to give you a few tips to make sure that your drone stays healthy and your criminal record remains healthy as well. Really, the healthiest criminal record is none whatsoever, but you know what I mean.
You don't want to be on a first name basis with the cops.
That's correct.
Or, for that matter, mocked over YouTube.
Right.
They're really good at doing that.
So here's a few tips for your first drone. If your drone has one of these, then you're gonna want to do this. Or you might get this.
Almost all advanced drones have both a magnetometer and a compass, and the easiest way to tell on many of them is you're going to see something kind of sticking up out of there.
Okay.
But on many other advanced plane or multi-rotors like the Inspire and like the Solo, you're not going to see anything sticking up. It's really important to always check the manual, but if you don't do a calibration on both the magnetometer and the compass, you have a very high chance of your drone flying away.
You can lose it.
Exactly.
And if it gets too far away, then the safety systems won't work, right?
Exactly. It compromises your safety. And also on your transmitter and on the on-screen displays, many times you'll see GPS signal. If your GPS signal is low because maybe you're flying by a hill or under something, or even if you're inside of an area that has a metal enclosure, you could actually compromise your GPS signal, which could cause a flyaway, go into the bleachers. Once again, you're on YouTube, everyone's mocking you.
Worst life ever. Now, the first time you get this, you're gonna wanna do this. But you're gonna end up with this. Never really a good idea to hover indoors.
No. You know, it may seem like, okay, this could just sit there and loiter real nice. These things move quick.
Yeah, and they take up a lot more space than you think.
And also, as you push around the air throughout the whole entire room, it comes back and pushes you back on you. And we all know from flying these little nanos indoors what happens when you get close to the ceiling. Ceilings love to suck multi-rotors into the ceiling.
And ceiling fans, too.
And ceiling fans. So it's a good idea, unless you're flying something like a Blade Nano, a little tiny toy multi-rotor, that's wonderful to practice indoors because they have guards on them, they're very small.
Right.
But if you get something for Christmas or a birthday gift, I know the temptations to go ahead and just immediately power it up indoors, but it's a good way to hurt yourself, hurt your surroundings, and have everyone make fun of you.
Yeah, go outside.
Yeah.
Now, if you need to do this, you're gonna wanna first do this, or you might end up like this.
Now, it's very important. There's a great new thing called drone racing. But with that comes tuning, and tuning comes indoor run-ups, things like that.
Yeah.
You never want to have your props on. I can't stress this enough. It may look like a tiny 4 to 6 inch prop, but it can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage really, really quick before you know it. Always make sure you always have a wrench handy to remove your props whenever you go ahead and go and power that up. You only want to put your props on when you're ready to fly outside.
You don't want to lose any fingers. And nobody wants to play Help Me Find My Face. If you don't want to get this, then don't fly over or anywhere near this.
Or this.
Flying over crowds of people,
not cool, man.
Not a good idea.
No, not cool. And especially the places that you think are going to be the coolest places to photograph. Stadiums, even wildlife parks and refuges.
Kids' birthday parties, who you don't know.
Yeah, swimming pools with people bathing or swimming. I don't think they call it
usually
bathing.
Swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
But especially not the ones that are bathing.
Yeah. Going back, if you want to keep your record clean, which we want you to, and you want to promote the hobby, and you don't want anyone looking bad at the hobby, don't violate people's privacy.
Right.
Don't put them in danger. Don't fly close to stadiums, and especially don't fly close to airports. Many airports require that you keep a 5-mile minimum distance around and away from them. So it's very important that you always acknowledge where your airspace is. Some places even govern all the way to the ground where you can't even take it off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, very, very important that you check where you are. There's actually a web link we're going to put down below that you can plug that web link in, and you can actually see where you are, and you can also see where the airports are. And if you find yourself inside that ring, you either have to call somebody or just move outside that ring so you can operate safely.
Now, if you want to do this,
Don't! You never want to fly over 400 feet. No. I know it's very tempting to go up into the clouds. Many full-scale aircraft cannot legally even fly through the clouds. It's very important that you honor these flight rules because no one can see you, and putting a multi-rotor in the path of an oncoming airplane descending or ascending through the cloud, yeah, it's bad. No. Don't do it. 400 feet, it's amazing how much beauty you can see in 400, even 200 feet. It's great. Most of the fun with flying FPV can be found below 200 feet.
Nothing good happens after 11 p.m. and nothing good happens above 400 feet. No matter how you get into the RC hobby, we want you to have a fun, safe experience doing so.
And you can look for Flite Test doing a beginner series all around both multi-rotor or drone operation. So whether you just get into it, you just bought something from Best Buy, or you want to learn how to build, tune, fly race quads, Flite Test is going to be putting out content that'll help you through that journey so you can have the best, safest experience.
So have fun,
Don't get arrested,
be safe,
and we'll see you next time.
see you next time.
Ready?
Yep. And 5, 6, 7, 8. And yep. And the head up. And 2, 3, 4. Kick and hit. All the way up.
How's that?
That was good.